Transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization and layers of it. No, I think you're going to have to... No, but I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel. By now... I knew Mother was involved with some important... Adrenatime is a working man's... What? No! I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets... Adrenatime was tough. The promise of Adrenatime cannot... For whatever reason, the drug... I don't know. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one. Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. Mother wouldn't hear of it. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes? That's the spirit.
Oh, there! That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him? Of course I am. I deserve the very best our society has to offer. I earned it, and thanks to you... Oh, you... Now, do we have any...
Right. Dance! I don't think you're getting through!
Hey, I know your face. You're wanted by the board. Wow. You're a living, breathing outlaw. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing, this greeting constitutes your Now then, Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event. You should find Mr. Mostly. We find that our clients enjoy the Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of... That's a fair point. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and unfortunately, that collection never arrived. I was going to say... Anyway...
Oh, just hear me out.
I don't suppose you've any... It's my little Anubis, you see. Oh, natural. You must understand. Anubis is a very... Unfortunately... Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all that. I suppose I have been spoiling him with... Really? I had no idea. You've been...
It seems people who've never known struggle will use any means necessary to evoke the thrill of uncertainty, no matter how banal.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. Do you know... Good instinct. Mathematically speaking, the winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the... In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials... You know, I think I've heard of people like you in my mortality report. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. That's a bit of a family... How do you know that name? What? But I was the one who told you. That is, you asked me to... Look, never mind. Let's start over. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon. Listen, I was wondering if you were the sort of person to lifting the lockdown won't be easy. The trouble is, I don't know you. Yes, the birthplace of the Marauders. And trying to bury Project Gorgon. I want a favor from you. Do something for me and I'll do something. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, location... Yes, but the winner... The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way... What, really? You'll do it? While you're technically correct, my Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless... Oh, you're... Head into the main hall and take the elevator down. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Oh, you're quite... What? My eye! Every eye... And I'd rather not get into the detail. Well, that's... What's on your... At the moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind.
Alright, here we go! Patrol mode.
Looks like we're doing this! Nice kill! I've had quite enough of you!
Yeah, boss?
That trophy's real gold? Oh, I figured there'd be chocolate inside.
It's not canid hunting all day.
You know, the careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut series. My trophy! If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project. I see you're familiar with my technique. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that... Nonsense. As far as I know, if you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem... I know it feels like you're being led on. Remember, this is Spacer's Choice. Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and... Well, Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation. Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for... Oh dear. How do I explain this without using too many syllables? Let's get back on topic. There's not a lot about Project Gorgon. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind... Project Gorgon was designed... How many workers call Halcyon? That's the nature of my work. Minnie Ambrose. Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family. She tried following her mother's example. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to... A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have risen. The Ambrose name was associated with Project... I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically... I see you've been in the same situation. Every project has a margin of failure. The labs failed to develop an unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace sabotage came first. The Chem Lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. No one appreciates the value of good data. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in... I know. I should have pushed for stricter supervision.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it. Please stop at their artillery base.
Look at these holes.
Hey, you! Over here! Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Riz. Fucking damn it. So, hey, you're trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal. Yeah, I know that lady. Guess that's bad news. Yeah, we're... Anyway, I like to... We ain't subversives. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespass. This deal with Blakesley's might... What? Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble. She's got some crazy setup and... This one's clear, guys.
Nice going, boss.
This must be a step up from Force Factories, huh?
Doesn't look like either of us are sitting pretty in Byzantium.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I did my best. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
That's what you get.
Got a fight on our hands. That's the last of them.
Resetting action.
observation log. Date. Who knows? Subject number. Well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food ends from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. The second your molt comes in, pal,
Wow! How'd you do that? There's something going on inside there.
Wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing.
Just gonna shut this thing off.
Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I... Cute. There have to be easier ways to steal some corporate property. Go chat up Sublight. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship. But here you are. That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical... He'll be on to the next... Clearance lacks the attention. Huh. All soft clay here, pal. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formula. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. I ran HIA and what happened? You've heard the adverts, right? Now, what we tested for, numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallon what we... Hey. We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loot. It wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. No, Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so... Not much point in sticking around. It hasn't been that long. 4 years. I lost a few months.
More like 5 years.
Oh, shit. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation? Ask, what do you get out of headbutting murderous auto mechanic?
My reasons are my own. Suffice it to say that not all rewards are monetary.
That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel... Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Come on. You wouldn't. Damn it. Fine. Fine, here, I remember. Should get you into the offices. Be careful on Gorgon. The compound got into the air.
That asteroid makes monsters.
We are now in orbit.
Alright, here we go! That one's done for. Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Got it!
Whatever disgusting thing this is does not bode well.
Trying real hard not to breathe in.
My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past,
Volunteer? Must be somewhat like how I volunteered to serve at the penitentiary.
Honestly, boss, I've seen cysty pigs with better living arrangements.
welcome volunteers. This
Beginning to
compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is still in contract. Welcome volunteers.
This appears to be where they observed their unfortunate charges and levied judgment on their own lack of humanity. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here, boss. We've seen enough.
Each discovery is worse than the last. Human depravity knows no bounds, does it?
Welcome to you. Inquiry Item, the Spacer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blixley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important task. Whatever your plans, each of you will find something waiting. Together. Love and match discoveries.
If this person is spending so much time watching us, where will they find the time to plot their diabolical machinations that will spell our doom?
Are we being stalked? Is that what's going on? Because I don't mind having secret admirers and all, but this is getting a little creepy.
I fear that I will become numb to these incessant horrors.
We can't leave this place soon enough, boss. You want to know the worst parts? Spacer's
Then we are in agreement. Though I hope this journal holds what many suspects it does.
All I want to do right now is burn this place to the ground. I'm gonna have...
Welcome, volunteers. Swedish law. Here you will be demonstrating policies and volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
My top side! I'm on it!
I'll take your confession now. Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Go up, Felix! May you find peace in death. Let him have it! Subtle work.
Everyone all right?
Hey, Tom. trick I learned in prison. Out of my way! I'll take your confession now. You want some of this? Boss, do you see that?
Good thing none of us have a fear of heights, right? None of us?
I feel like this elevator needs a concession stand. Easy now.
Heads up, jackass! Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
This is not the most conducive site for research.
I've had quite enough of you! What's this? Everyone all right? You, boss?
nice hideout those researchers had.
Heads up, boss! Got him! May you find peace in death! Never anger a man of the cloth! That's the last of them. I've been waiting for this! Keep it up! I'll take your confession now! Careful, you're hurt! Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
The fragility of life and sanity can be overwhelming when seen so starkly.
I have your back, Captain. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Gonna find you!
Our victory is
their defeat. Let's go down! I've had quite enough of you!
Any luck tracking down that? That's it!
See here now?
We got the package. What?
It's true. I'll...
I suppose he's...
First mate, what say we put this...
Here's my cut.
I take offense...
Be seeing you.
Well done, Captain! You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't.
That was...
I risked my life sneaking around. Oh!
But this was...
It's the same fight every day. Now you two listen.
Fair's fair.
It's... I appreciate it. Freddy?
Oh, very formal. Freddy the Scab, freelancer for sub...
Junkyard Trixie.
So, I staked my claim on that wreck. Then...
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. So I snuck around and added my tag.
For the record.
I kept my mouth shut during... Anyway... Wouldn't surprise...
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. You've heard it from...
What? Just...
Freddy's...
You want to...
Who in laws...
You two can work together to figure this out. Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. A little too often if... Come on.
Oh, boss. I was hoping for a scuffle. I had a bottle ready and everything.
Very diplomatic, Captain. Though fighting would be preferable to another conversation such as that.
You find... That's it, all right. Here. I saved up for this. You... A marauder. Don't... If he's still out... Jerome got me out of Gorgon.
I don't think that's what you wanted to hear.
It was a harsh truth, Cap.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown. I have been programmed to simulate sympathy. There, Captain. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice. bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception for you. The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage. That is unlikely. Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again. Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show. Now initiating warm welcome protocol. Please maintain a responsible distance.
One system must appreciate such an effective deterrent.
For this! May you find peace in death!
What was that?
Done. We are victorious.
Staying out of sight.
I think I heard it.
One down! Never anger a man of the cloth!
You're an artist, Captain.
Sanitizing within established rate.
Welcome back, Cap. Under.
Another science lab, another dead body. So refreshing.
That's what you get.
Love a good throw-up. Nice hit. The light was merely an illusion anyway. Go on, steal it. More where that came from.
What would happen if this station fell into Olympus? Would we just keep falling forever? Just asking.
Oh, unexpected.
We got trouble done. I'll take your confession now.
Security patrol.
May you find peace in death. Everyone all right?
Mission merciful. Well done.
Processing data. Processing.
Right. Let's dance. Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Hey, boss! Watch this!
One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blunder. Damn it! I was so close. close to a breakthrough. I could... Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. I have several questions. Doctor? Right. This guy... Look... New friends mean new birthdays to keep track of. Dr. No, you don't. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the chem lab... I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. If you've set your heart on exploring... The electromechanical turbine is... Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top. Of course. One thing at a time.
Coming your way. Here they come. Nice hit. Toss on kick. Your life was merely an illusion anyway. That's one down. Watch this. Never anger a man of the claw. Here they come! I've had quite enough of you! Ha! My own route, Captain! That's the last. Here they come! My time to shine! I'll take your confession now! Wasn't really following what you did there, but it worked.
Facilities, but... Right. Yes. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was hired... Wait. Take my gun while you're at it. Oh. I might want to lose my rec... If you look... Die, perhaps? I don't like the idea of going back. I've helped you once, and I don't feel... I suppose you've got a point. Here, my personal security key card.
Are you from a... I didn't have any friends here. I know it sounds crazy. Then the security mechanicals... How can I... Drop me... Oh, thank... Here.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later. Welcome. May luck be... We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
This ain't a proper serial adventure without a map. How about this? Our intrepid heroes stepped foot on Gorgon, and in the distance, a drinking establishment beckoned. All right, Doc Lowe, let's hear that passphrase.
Let's hope Jasper's pharmaceutical special blend has an effective force enough to keep it open the door.
This facility... Please.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed as our guest by what we've finessed. You are blessed to ingest what we thoroughly test. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Passphrase. Welcome.
Doc Lowe used to run this place. Made the drug that turned decent folk into marauders. I can't imagine living with that kind of guilt.
You people. What is it about me that lives that tiny little mind of yours? I've switched on the laboratory's security system. I trust the mechanicals will sort you out. Good luck.
Ah, more threats from...
Incoming! Ah! Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Careful. Seems like they had a surplus of traps they decided to get rid of all in one place. I wonder if this is where Lowe was when his mind was pushed to its breaking point.
You survived. You're remarkably intent on scuttling my every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace. It's a good thing then that I finally figured out the laughter.
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose...
Is it just me, or does it seem like our mysterious nemesis watches too many Aetherwave serials?
I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
Halcyon's got no shortage of creepy science lab.
I dare say it.
I don't know how I feel about Doc Lowe. Maybe he didn't mean to create the...
This whole project wrought mental destruction.
Maybe not. But look at where we are. Marauders all...
Minnie thinks her family has a bad name now.
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void.
I'm looking forward to a breath of fresh air after... Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, huh?
We made it this far. How bad could it be?
We've got a fight on our hands. I've had quite enough of you.
That had to hurt.
Never anger a man of the cloth. May you find peace in death.
Welcome to the Adrena. This productivity automechanical unit is at, however, due to the promote reception. Hugh, please direct any questions about those departments. According to this facility's record, access to that department. We value each and every member of the Spacers. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently. After all, how can I... Don't forget to add an exclamation point. The Adrena time synthesis and you are now in the floors below you are the, how can I... Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts when Pam's emergency warning? Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot. Spacer's choice policy dictates. Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries. Out of batteries and need productivity now. Emergency combat, please ensure. Password incorrect. How can I increase? How can I... Emergency, please. This unit's power rate error. Employees bio... Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees. Like any good manager, PAM employees passing out at their desk. Verbal management test complete. Engaging...
Hey, nice. They made a statue out of Martin.
No, wait. That head's not spinning all the way around, is it? Well, that's not unsettling at all. I am en route, Captain.
System alert. Searching for unauthorized persons.
All right, so here we go. Come out!
Coming over to you. This staircase is just like the board, over-engineered to the point of absurdity.
Looks like we're doing this. Nice one, Captain! Whoever it was!
This will be over quickly.
Is this how Adrena time gets made?
To think, I would once have been impressed by this monstrosity.
Is this the place? Looks like it.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Never know safety again? And why should the future be any different from the past?
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
We are...
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything. I want...
Mother! Something tells me we've only seen the beginning. This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You...
Have you come back just to ruin everything again?
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but by now you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted. The project was. Adrenatime was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise. Mother was. What you've seen is the Mother's journal contains the activation codes for. We're going to start again. And this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Who else? Spacer's choice. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put...
You've been to Terra too, haven't you? Marauders. Forged right here on Gorgon.
What about my life, Mother? Every day, workers slump over from it. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into this. It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do...
Don't let those bloodless leeches at space...
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. I'd have trusted my team rather than sabotage.
You don't, but you're nothing.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose... With Adrenatime, we can... Imagine if we won't be exploiting work.
No, this is...
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. I need that facility online. Deal with her however...
Don't do this, Wilhelmine.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. If Mother tries to get in your way...
This is absurd. No. With the clinical distant reserve. Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the end. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end. Consider quickly. She will try to force you to fight her.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Finish the job.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Ain't no good can even with Miss Minnie at the helm. Doc, I know but I think Felix has been right all along. Folks in Edgewater, it's the board that's keeping Halcyon from working right. I know you're gonna do what you want. Not a word. Oh, law. That sounds untoward. Point is, Captain. So whatever...
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor. Take someone to watch your back, please.
Best watch our step, Captain. She knows we're coming.
Right hit! Dirt alert! Clean cycle set to industrial stain!
Performing. Process.
Oh good, a fight! Object is tuned to be specialist! I'll take your confession now! Please pick up all spilled crew members. Medication and maintenance job fulfilled.
I see.
One order of frickin' fan coming up. Body bag required. Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Caution! Sanitization incoming! Targeted. Clean cycle complete.
Here they come.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity. Sterling is this unit's middle name. Reminder, lying in the dirt is unsanitary. Corpse detected.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice. There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time. You wasted your time coming. You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the
If you fit.
the days of the old Adrena... Insane people addicted to drugs. Besides, Mother is determined to ruin... She never gave me a...
Holding on to your pain helps no one.
Mother never let me... You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to... Curses. You may be right. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. And here I used to think, I was so eager to make Adrena time my life. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sure you won't mind if I remain. For yours, it's funny, Captain.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon. Good luck, Captain.
I keep my promises, Captain.
Here we go!
Everyone all right? More stairs, huh? At least we're getting a good workout.
Take him down! May you find peace in death!
What was that?
I think I heard something.
now!
Everyone all right?
I wonder if she's ready for her comeuppance.
Ready when you are, boss.
On my way. I'll be right there. Hiding behind that technological monstrosity won't save her.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me. You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place. How do... A frightening but reasonable point. Your intentions are beside the point. If she believes teamwork is... She... What? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you? It was her idea. When I'd been on Gorgon too long. That's what she'd write at the end of her... It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home. My girl has a saccharine edge.
I don't know what that word means, but I think that's real sweet. You really don't care about her?
I've always cared. I'll come then. To the mansion. Thank you, Captain.
We arrived at Ambrose Tank.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in...
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way. They were expensive to house. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare.
You can't know how bad...
I owe you an apology, Captain. Mother is... We still have...
I don't doubt it was hard on... We have the... Indeed.
Well... This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
Family is pure happenstance. I'm glad to have you as my... But I
Indeed. We will need...
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal. For getting...
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside?
For you? I...
Down they go!
Well, take care. I require... We are now in orbit.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat... Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, alright? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
You let up! You're hurt! I'll take your confession now! I've had quite enough of you!
Hey, Pop! Watch this! I'm the best there ever was!
Tell me about the production of Adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical.
Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs? And such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Pardon me.
This unit, please. This, please. Have a bet. This, please. Have a.
Sorry, can't do that.
Hey, did you... Well, I'll be dead. I know it's not much. My pockets? Oh. She couldn't... Like, what could she even... Good fucking law. Hell. Listen, I need... See you.
Careful, you're hurt!